Hey YouTube, Steve here, and today we're going to take a look at the finished painted master grade Zaku II. So this is the crystal version that I've painted with UV reactive paints. My original plans for this were to put UV LEDs inside of it, but after testing that out I figured out it wouldn't work. So possibly in the future I might put together some sort of UV LED action base of some kind or something. But as it stands right now, I'm holding black light over it, and that's why the video is kind of shaky. To get it on camera, I really need to change the angle of the camera and point the LED or the blacklight right at it. So yep, so that's how that turned out. I'm gonna go ahead and spin it around real quick. So here's a quick look at the back of it. So I think that's pretty good for that. I'm going to flip on the lights so we can get a look at what it looks like in the light. So the green and the yellow actually look the same under black lights, which sucks, but yep. So for the paints, I used these UV reactive paints. I mixed it with water to thin it. I found alcohol made it clump up, and water did a better job of dissolving it and thinning it out. Then I mixed that with Tester's clear flat acryl. And then, yeah, I just used my airbrush to spray it. I used my crappy airbrush, which kind of sucked because it doesn't work that well, but that was just to protect my good one. I found that this paint, once it dries, it becomes very hard to clean up. It doesn't seem to dissolve in like any thinners or cleaners or anything, so you really need to like scrape it off. So that's something to keep in mind if you want to use that stuff with your airbrush. You really need to clean it up right away, or else you could ruin your airbrush. So that's why I used my crappy one, and yeah. I think it is possible. I didn't try it, but I think you could mix the paint with normal paint instead of clear, just to give yourself more color options. Otherwise you're pretty limited to the like 7 or 8 colors that they have of that stuff. So that's something to try, but yeah, I just went with clear. I found that I needed to thin it out quite a bit for it to go through my airbrush, which makes painting it kind of difficult because you're going to have to do several layers for the colors to really show up. Like that purple and the blue for the weapons, which didn't actually show up that well. So for those to really glow brightly, you need a nice thick coat. So it's a real pain to have to thin it out quite a bit to spray it. But yeah, it works. This didn't really come out the way I really had dreamed it would, but I'm actually pretty happy with the results. Like, it didn't come out terrible, so that's what I was fearing, is that it would just not look good, but it came out okay. So I'm happy, and I'm probably not going to do anything else with UV paints unless I come up with something really cool that just needs to be done, but otherwise this will probably be the last time I paint something with UV reactive paints. Mostly just because it's a real pain to have to use a black light to actually see it. And the paints are pretty crappy, I would say. I mean, like, color-wise, like, they're pretty durable once they dry, but color-wise, not the greatest. So something like this crystal version of the Zaku is good for that, but a normal master grade probably would not be good for this UV reactive paint, in my opinion. But you may try just painting like small pieces that you want to glow, like maybe the beam sabers and stuff, or the eyes or something, but that's up to you. So I think that's going to do it. If you want to see more detailed photos, I'm going to link below to a thread I started over on, I think it's Mecha Lounge. It's the new Mac forums, whatever place, so I'm going to link below to that. So if you want to check out some detailed photos. So I think that'll do it. Until next time, happy gunpawing.